Happy Thursday. Let's go ahead and get started. 2 layers of 1-inch cubes of cheese are placed on a platter as shown. If 4 more layers are added, what is the total volume of cheese? So to start, we need to figure out how many cubes of cheese are in one layer. So we can count the top. If you count the top layer, there are 24 cubes of cheese. So you have 2 layers now. So if you have 24 cubes in one layer, 24 cubes in the other layer, you have a total of 48 cubes. So if you add 4 more layers, what is the total volume of cheese? So you are adding 4 more layers of 24 cubes of cheese. What is the total volume of cheese? A craft store packages cube-shaped beads as shown. Each bead measures 1 centimeter along each edge. There are no gaps or overlaps in the package. So that means that those beads fit perfectly down in the container. What are the dimensions of the box? Remember, dimensions just means length, width, and height. So I can count the beads. 9 for my length, 4 width, and 6 height. So 9 by 4 by 6 are the dimensions of my box. So how many beads are shown? I just take those numbers and plug them into my formula. 9 times 4 times 6 is 216 beads. This is your turn. Danielle makes these displays using 1-inch blocks of wood. Which has the greater volume? The display on the left, the dimensions are 6 by 8 by 3. The display on the right is 4 by 6 by 6. Which one has the greater volume? A warehouse receives a shipment of cube-shaped boxes that measures 1 foot along each edge. What are the dimensions of the stack? So I can count my picture, count the blocks in my picture, and the dimensions are 6 by 6 by 4. 6 blocks is my length, 6 blocks is my width, and 4 blocks is my height. Both the boxes are stacked to form a right rectangular prism, as shown. What is the volume of the prism? So we have our dimensions, 6 by 6 by 4, and when we multiply that, we end up with 144 cubic feet, or 144 feet cubed. Angela is a culinary artist. She wants to pack the 1 centimeter food cubes into the container as shown. What is the volume of 1 food cube? And it gives us the answer right in our problem. The volume of 1 food cube is 1 cubic centimeter. So on all edges, it measures 1 centimeter. So what are the dimensions of this container? Again, all I have to do is count the cubes. My length is 6, my width is 5, my height is 7. So 6 by 5 by 7, that is my dimensions for my container. Now using those dimensions, how many food cubes can Angela pack into this container? I just multiply 5 times 6 times 7, and I end up with 210. So there are 210 food cubes in this container. So then Angela rearranged the food cubes into a different container. What is the length and the width of the base? So that bottom layer, that's our base. What is the length and the width of the base? All I have to do is count. The length going along the bottom is 7 centimeters, and the width is 5 centimeters. Now it's your turn. Drag the numbers to create a numerical expression to find the area of the base. Again, you rearrange those into a different container. What is the height of this figure? The height is 6 centimeters. All I have to do is count up. Again, drag the numbers to create a numerical expression to find the volume of the cube. Remember, length times width times height. Drag the numbers to create a numerical expression to find the volume of the cube. Now, what's the volume of this figure? Again, I multiply the length, the width, and the height, and I end up with 210 cubic units. Those are my dimensions.